welcome to my bedroom. So this is my new bedroom in my new flat, which I know I talked about a lot recently, but if you don't know, I bought my first ever flat with one of my best friends in the whole world, and we have spent the past few weeks settling in, doing a lot of painting and decorating, and I am so happy with how my room has come out. It is such a haven, it's such a safe space, it has all of my favourite things in it. The aesthetic is exactly what I wanted it to be. I finally had the opportunity to fully decorate and make a place my own, because everywhere I've lived before now has been rented, and I've been renting since I was 19. I have lived at home for periods during that, I mean my mum's home and my parents' home, but everywhere I've lived outside of my family home has been rented, and what I was able to do with those was limited by the fact that they were rented, by my budget at the time. Sometimes I was a student, it depended who I was living with, and you know, you don't fully have that freedom that you have when somewhere is yours. So we got straight in and straight down to work and really made sure that this home was our home, and I love my bedroom and I really wanted to share it with you. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. I am here to give you my bedroom tour and talk a little bit about the decorating process, as well as share with you where I got some of my favourite pieces from, and hopefully if you're interested in interiors and home decor or just a little bit nosy, then you'll enjoy this video. So yeah, let's crack on. So first things first, let's talk about the wall colours. So I have this wall, a tiny wall, this big wall, and the wall next to my window, all painted in just plain white. It is bog standard white, B&Q's own brand paint. And then I painted this smaller wall and this bigger wall in pink. Sorry, I'm trying to get some decent lighting, but it's not easy. So I painted these in pink. Now the colour we used was actually a mix from Valspar paint, which was based on the colour Blossom from the Heritage range at Dulux paint. So that was quite an expensive paint, and that was the swatch I got, but I didn't really want to spend as much on two walls of my bedroom. I am not that particular about the paint itself, so I took it to Valspar in B&Q, who are an excellent paint brand. They are sort of more of a mid-ranged price, and they mixed an exact match. Like, this is exactly the same colour, I cannot lie to you. I saw them side by side and they are perfect. So yeah, this is the colour I ended up going with. If there's a specific code on the paint can, I will check and pop it down for you, because I absolutely love it. The ceiling was already white and we just left it that shade of white. There's a few little spots that I'm going to go over when I get the chance with the white, but otherwise I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Like, I've never done all of this painting by myself before, although obviously, I mean, I was doing it with friends and Jill, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how it came out. It's exactly the shade I wanted. It's bright but sort of dusky, like it makes a lovely bright bedroom and a colourful bedroom, but it's not neon or anything like that. It's got this nice dusky quality to it. I then think one of my favourite spaces is my gallery wall, so I decided to pop this on the larger white wall which sits across from my bed, and I will obviously be showing you close-ups of this if I haven't already, so you can see all the different pieces of art. The frames are from a mixture of places. Quite a few of the frames are actually secondhand from charity shops. That's one of my favourite places to buy frames. But then I do have some from like BM, some that were gifts, some that I got on Amazon, a real mixture of frames. But yeah, I think like the vast majority, I'm sort of pointing at them now, are from charity shops. This pink one is from IKEA. So yeah, and then beneath that I have sort of more book storage. So I have this thin bookcase which I got from Wayfair and had in my mum's house, same as this little white bookcase which is from Argos, which I had in my mum's house. I then got a radiator cover because this flat has the ugliest radiators known to man, and I didn't really want to look at it all the time, so I did find this cheap on Amazon because I just needed something to do for the time being, and it also provides this little ledge to pop more things on. And this mirror again I'd bought in my mum's house, and it's from Habitat via Argos. I think Argos sells Habitat, but it's Habitat range. I've equally had this clothing rack for a little while. Again, I bought this when I moved back in with my mum a couple of years ago because I needed something to store my dresses on. I'm a dress wearer. I love dresses. They're like my favourite thing in the whole world. So I've got most of them all hung up on this really excellent little clothing rack which is wooden, and it's from the Futon company. It's really good quality. It holds a surprising amount of clothing. I managed to get way more on it than I ever expected to, and it's slotted so perfectly into this little gap between bed and wall. I also have some baskets down there with jumpers and gym clothes in them. So yeah, these are the books that are in here. There's not much rhyme or reason to the book organisation except that these are all books I haven't read. So in effect this is my TBR bookcase. There's a lot of contemporary, a bit of horror, some fantasy, a lot of thrillers on this bookcase. So yeah, I haven't read any of these. If you recommend any of them, let me know. We then just have like miscellaneous stuff. Everything can't always look super cute and neat because life and living. So yeah, these are just some baskets I keep things in. Some cute little like dishes. That one's from a charity shop. Same with little wooden boxes. And more of that kind of decor over here. I absolutely adore this vase. This vase was my mum's, she let me take it. I did have flowers in it, but they died. I'd really like to get some dried flowers I can keep in there sort of permanently if possible. And this plant pot is the most gorgeous thing. My friend Leanne got me this for my birthday, my 30th birthday, which is actually literally today as I'm filming this video because I thought I would do that before I went out. And I want to put a plant in it. And I was going to wait to film this video until I had a plant, but honestly, there's always going to be something else you want to add to a space or change a bit of space, so I thought I'd just get on with it and film it now. So I am going to get a plant for her. We then have this little shell clothing coat hook, which I have my dressing gowns and my sort of like house cardigan and for some reason a hat on. I love this. Again, this is Habitat via Argos. I think it's intended for a children's room, but it's so cute. I love it. Over here we then have my witchy display shelves, which I adore. I'm so in love with them. Sorry, I've got my jumper on the ground there. Oh, even when you tidy up there's always something. So these are stunning. I love these, and I'll insert close-ups of all of the shelves, and feel free to ask about individual pieces because I won't go through every single thing, but I have a mixture of sort of like books on folklore and fairy tales and mythology and paganism, as well as my comic books because why not. And then we also have just like a mishmash of different things like my tarot decks and some bits and pieces that are special to me, and some crystals and candles, and my little dragon. I love my little dragon. So yeah, it's a mishmash of things, including a plant. And next to that we have probably my most exciting purchase. So this I bought specifically for this room. I actually bought both of these specifically for this room because look at how perfectly they fill that space. The white shelving unit again is Habitat via Argos, and this was from Wayfair. It is a cabinet in a locker style in which I'm housing the rest of my clothes. I love it so much. I love the colour it adds to the room. I love the way it works. It's shelving inside and I've got all my clothing folded, although I think I'd like some baskets for inside to keep a little bit more organisation, and it just looks beautiful. It's so big and roomy, and yeah, it's one of my favourite things I bought for this flat. So yeah, I love this locker here. We have one of my plants on top here. I have all of my jewellery split between these boxes and like hair clips and things. Then this isn't actually decoration, this is prints which don't have frames or haven't been put anywhere, and I'm just leaving there until I decide where to put them. So there, that's not how that's probably going to look in the future, but it's there now. I do have one print hanging up here in a poster frame which I got on Etsy. It's a version of the Lover's Tarot card. Love that print. Then this little display shelf or frame print shelf I got on IKEA. So this is a very narrow little shelf which is ideal for sitting prints and frames in, but I've obviously popped a few other little things on there too. It's just something cute and pretty where I can put things I like. I mean, it's my space. I just want to see all of those things I love. I mean, like this fairy plate that I got in a charity shop, and these candles, and my Socrates statue, and this tiny little fairy that was made by a women's collective in Romania, these gorgeous vintage penguin books which my friend Tasman gifted me, these little column candles which Jill gave to me, this print which my friend Jen gave to me, my little owl, little candle. Love it. It's just a little happy space. I really, really like it. And I feel like it doesn't look quite as neat over here because this is my everything next to my bed shelf, so I won't spend too much time looking at that. But this is my bedside table and my book cart. So this is my book cart here. It's pink again. You can tell I love my colours. I love my pinks and my blues and my purples, and it's my TBR cart. Despite the fact that yes, that bookcase over there, as I mentioned, is also TBR books, this is my immediate TBR. These are the books that I really want to get to. There are also books that I haven't hauled yet or maybe have gotten out and want to use in a video. So they're just kind of books I want to hand in my little book cart, book trolley. And then we have my bedside table, which is from a charity shop. I got it second hand for £4, and the only thing I've done to it is change the doorknob into this gorgeous little elephant, which is from Sass and Belle. Like, I love this little doorknob. It's so cute. And then, like I said, that's the mess. That is life. And this is my bedside table. I have my Lumi sunrise alarm clock, which sort of brightens up gradually and plays bird sound in the morning to make it feel more natural. I have a little coaster which my friend Jen gave me. I think it's from Anthropology. This little dish of things I like near my bed, like my lip balms and some lavender balm, which I got in a charity shop. My sort of room spray and pillow spray, which is lavender, neroli and chamomile, which help you relax and sleep. And my bedside lamp, which again I got in a second hand shop. And it is such a funky old-fashioned lampshade and lamp, which honestly could have been in my granny's house. I genuinely believe this might have just been in my granny's house and somehow ended up in a charity shop, because it's exactly like the ones she had when I was growing up, and I love it, and I love that it's pink. Then of course we arrive at my bed. So above my bed I have this lovely faux floral garland, which my friend Jill again actually got me for my 30th. And my bed is from IKEA. It was actually a hand-me-down, luckily for me, from my partner. I swapped him a piece of furniture for this because he didn't need this spare bed anymore, but his flatmate did need a desk, so we swapped because I got a new desk. And this is, you know, it's a bed. It does what it does. It's fantastic. I really like it. I have my reading pillow sitting underneath my window so that I can like chill under my window and read. I really love this pillow. It's really comfortable. My laptop, because it goes wherever I go. My bed linen is from Urban Outfitters. My blanket is from TK Maxx. I've had this for years. It's pink. I really like pink. Can you tell? I've got this pillow which I actually got from Debenhams a little while back, but Debenhams obviously closed down. It went into administration, so I don't think you can get that anymore, but I love the sort of Greek style vase on it. And my little jelly cats, which I like to sleep with. These were both actually gifts from my partner. We have Flubba the frog and my beautiful, beautiful Tearlac the dragon. Oh yes, he's so cute. Then I think the only other thing I haven't really shown you is my rug. So I also got this out of TK Maxx. It was only about £20. It's really fluffy, and it covers the fact that this carpet is pretty gross. In the long run I might replace the carpet. I'm going to probably hire one of those machines to give the carpet a deep clean first though, to see if I can just recover it, because it's a fine colour, it's just really kind of dirty and gross. I don't know what the prior residents were putting on their carpets, but yeah, this kind of covers some of that up, and I feel like makes the whole room just look really cozy. So yeah, that's me. That's me. Hi, I'm here. This is my bedroom. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. That's my phone now on the floor. I'm charging. But I think that pretty much covers it. I can't think really what else there is to show or tell you. It's not a huge massive room, but it fits a lot, and I'm really pleased, like I said, with how it's turned out. So hopefully you enjoyed having a little look around it, and let me know if you want to know where anything specific is from that I've forgotten to mention. So yeah, bye!